的是我们这场亚洲主赛的蓝方选手爱登Жұмай。
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the moment of truth. Representing Longyun MMA from China, please give a warm Rebel Arena welcome. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Айдын Жұмай.
率先登场的蓝方选手代表龙云综合格斗，他就是我们中国选手爱登Жұмай。
And his opponent, ladies and gentlemen, fighting out of Australia, this is Chris Morris.
Hey, you got my smile?
好了，各位，接下来我们要庆祝本场比赛的红方选手，来自澳大利亚的克里斯·莫里斯。
Check it, I am bored and off of my face. I got dirt on my shoulders to brush it off. Thanks, I just woke up in prison and dug an escape. Someone smuggled in a shovel. Thank your mum for the cake. Hey yo, it must have been something I ate. I feel great. Normally I love to complain about stuff that I hate, cause science is late. Juggling plates, yo, hold up, let me cut to the chase. It goes middle class white boy making white noise with a pint of poison at the pub with his mates. We all give shit to people just for something to say, cause our fun is taking someone's away. But don't jump on that case, cause I'm sure the bubble will break. Till it goes pop, I'ma make drunken mistakes. So I'ma give you all the tools to go and fuck up your day. And all I'm asking in return is a punch in the face. Now hit me. All I need is a punch in the face, so hit me. All you need is a punch in the face, so hit me. All we need is a punch in the face, so hit me.
Ladies and gentlemen, these two warriors now step into the cage in the oldest proving ground. As ladies and gentlemen, this is our main event of the evening. It is now time to separate the men from the boys. Playtime is over. Our main event, ladies and gentlemen, proudly brought to you by Monster Energy Drink. And now, ladies and gentlemen, is sanctioned by the Rebel FC Match Committee. 3x5-minute rounds, and it is for the undisputed Bantamweight Rebel FC title of the world. When the action begins, our referee in charge is Mr. Thomas Fan. China versus Australia. And now, ladies and gentlemen, Shenzhen, are you ready? Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? Without any further ado, ladies and gentlemen, it's fight time! Introducing first to my right, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a striker, standing at 171 centimeters tall and weighing at 61 kilograms. Tonight we're in the all-black fight shorts. He has a professional fight record of 18 wins, 3 losses, with only 1 draw, and 6 by way of submission. Representing Long Yun MMA and representing China, ladies and gentlemen, Shenzhen, please welcome Aydın. And his opponent to my left, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a submission fighter, standing at 170 centimeters tall and weighing in at 61 kilograms. Ladies and gentlemen, holding a professional MMA record of 11 wins with only 6 losses, 4 by way of knockout and 3 by way of submission. Tonight, ladies and gentlemen, wearing the green, black, purple and blue fight shorts, representing Southside Arena MMA. Ladies and gentlemen, representing Australia, this is Chris Morris.
各位亲爱的观众朋友，您现在收看到的是由青海卫视为您精彩呈现的瑞一博冠军赛。接下来这场比赛是我们今天晚上的压轴主赛，同样这场比赛也是一场除重量级的冠军金腰带争夺战。本场比赛5回合，每回合5分钟。接下来为大家介绍对阵双方。首先介绍蓝方选手，身高171公分，体重61公斤，职业战绩18胜3负1平，代表龙云综合格斗俱乐部。他就是来自我们中国的选手爱的巨马耶。为大家介绍红方选手，身高170公分，体重61公斤，职业战绩11胜6负，他就是来自澳大利亚的选手克里斯·莫里斯。场上裁判 Thomas Fan。
Fighters to center cage, please, for final instructions.
Okay, gentlemen, middle. Okay, gentlemen.
All right, here we go.
Rebel FC World Title. You both know the rules. Listen to me at all times. Protect yourself at all times. Okay, watch the back of the head, watch the low blows, and no grabbing the fence. Okay, touch gloves. Go back to goal.
Our main event brought to you.
The fighters are ready, the judges are ready. Shenzhen Rebel Arena. It's time to make some noise!
Thank you, Perry Cale. It's our main event of Rebel FC, China versus the world. This main event brought to you by Monster Energy Drink and is for the Rebel FC world title. It is Aydın Жұмай versus Chris Morris.
Жұмай getting right after it. He does like to box and get in your face. Coolbone's looking to move around, throwing a leg kick, finding his range. Coolbones is a very high stance, sort of a Muay Thai stance. I wonder if he wants to take this fight to the ground or if he's content to bang with Жұмай.
He's circling at the moment.
He's filling out distance ranging. He's leading with that left hook, moving backwards. I wonder if he's looking to bait Жұмay into a counter.
The Australian Chris Morris looking to become the Rebel FC world title.
Mars sliding off center, looking to land a strike at an angle. It's a nice technique. Good footwork.
We usually say who's wearing which trunks, but I think it's pretty easy tonight for our main event.
Deep kick deflected by Жұмай. Coolbone switching to the orthodox stance. Now back to southpaw as he circles outside the lead leg. I believe Chris Morris is trying to get his, there we are.
In and out. He's been circling and then he's going in and out. And
circling away from the power of Жұмай, which is probably a good strategy. However, now we're just running in circles. He wants to attack with his legs straddled on the lead leg of Жұмай so as to get the advantageous angle with the strikes.
Southpaw stance is Coolbones.
And switch back to orthodox. And back to southpaw. Yeah, back to orthodox. Nice leg kick checked by Жұмай.
Exactly right, David. Very nice.
Up, yeah. Ducked again.
You can tell that Morris is wary of Жұмай's power.
If Жұмai keeps ducking on those big hooks, it's very possible that he could leave himself open for a knee or an uppercut.
Interesting push and shove at the weigh-in yesterday as well. But both guys very respectful once they enter the cage tonight. And tactical battle going right here for our main event of Rebel FC.
Clearly a lot of respect, but these guys back fist miss. It looks like that jab or hook got a piece of Chris Morris.
Both fighters settling into this main event. Chris Morris still circling and trying to stick and move.
Coolbone's continuing to touch the lead knee of Жұмай in order to maintain distance. He's looking to control the Жұмai's ability to attack him with that. And continuing to circle away from the power as he circles to his right, away from the right hand of Жұмai, who's in the orthodox boxing stance. And the right hand gets through.
Nice punch there by Жұмай, lands. Oh, nice spinning back fit there, checked by Жұмai, but Chris Morris liked that. Gives him a high five and said, yeah, I reckon I connected with a little bit of that. Nice left there by Coolbones Morris.
Look for these guys to get a little bit more serious as things start to land, sort of like our last fight.
Minute and a half left in our opening round of our main event. Right here in Shenzhen, Rebel Arena. Oh, did you clip him then?
It looks like he clipped the back of the head. That'll throw your equilibrium off. As that overhand it tips over the crown with the forearm. Coolbones recovers. Looked like a low shot, that back kick, but Жұмай recovers.
Oh, nice uppercut there.
Yes, excellent uppercut. And coming back with that spinning, I believe that Coolbones is looking for a Hollywood finish.
I think that Coolbones is the quicker fighter, and he's looking to frustrate Жұмai, who probably has the bigger power.
Perhaps, but he is spending a lot of his energy on movement and not very much on attacks or setups or feints. I mean, essentially by constantly circling like that, he's allowing Жұмai to map his movements and set up a big shot. And Жұмai, with several big knockout victories, is going to eventually figure out that pattern and capitalize on it if Coolbones doesn't switch the game up soon. But so far, Жұмai has landed the more significant strikes of this match, even though Coolbones is moving quite a bit. Although there we are. Back in range, inside low kick and a punch lands, sending Coolbones off.
Жұмai chases after him, but Coolbones is not hurt at all. In saying that, last 10 seconds of our opening round.
Back in orthodox. Right hand lands for Жұмai.
In round one.
Interesting round, Perry. I'm sorry.
I'm Brett. Perry's a ring announcer.
Just reminding myself not to talk over
Perry's
him.
talking, though. Perry is talking. That's all
I
right.
shouldn't talk now, yeah.
All right, David. But,
I'm learning.
We'll wait to head to our Monster Energy drink replay. Coming up very shortly as we go to the corner of Coolbones Morris. Here we go with the replay. A lot of movement. Leg kick checked there by Жұмai.
Yeah, we see Cool Bones hopping outside that lead leg and looking to kick it with his right as he gets the position, which is the proper position to strike from. However, he's not mixing it up at all. He needs to mix up his movement side to side, maybe 2 hops to the left and then 1 to the right in order to set that strike up. Primarily to stop the movement and the countering of Жұмай as he follows him around the ring.
It's going to be interesting to see how the judges score this one, because probably the volume probably goes with Morris, but a lot of movement, a lot of circling, and as you said, more probably significant punches by Жұмай in opening round.
Yeah, I feel like Жұмай landed the more significant strikes, although it's very hard to call that round.
Here we go. That's where the cardio comes into it as we enter in round number 2.
We'll see if anybody mixes their round up, mixes their strategy up in this next round. I'd like to see Morris moving left and right.
It's like the start of the fight.
Yeah, I don't know.
That was weird.
Second down, round 2.
Cool Bones. Morris continues his movement, tries to jab and move.
Jab gets through for Cool Bones. Oh, jab gets through for Жұмай, a harder jab. A little swelling around the eye of Жұмай. That jab found his mark. Ooh, that was a hard shot. Although I'm not.
It's going to be interesting to see the conditioning of Жұмай's cardio-wise as the fight goes on.
Oh, right hand lands again for Жұмay.
Morris just lands, smiles, so probably nothing significant.
I feel like Morris is hunting the right uppercut now instead of the right leg kick like he was in the last round.
Just as you said that, David, he was looking for that uppercut, moved around more and circled.
Jab lands. Now the superior reach of Chris Morris is starting to show. I'm getting dizzy watching this.
Or is it because of the circling or the pink shorts?
It's because the pink shorts are circling. Oh! All right, catches the kick, drives against the cage. Double leg attempt, guillotine!
Guillotine attempt! Has he got it locked in, David?
He's got the arm in. I don't know. This is a difficult technique to finish. Cool Bones is probably going to have to readapt. He may have just given up the takedown. The arm in, if you notice.
I thought that was a tap then, but I think that...
I don't think it was a tap. It looked more of a thumbs up. Yeah, he lets it go. That arm, if you pull the guillotine with the arm in and you don't get off on your hip, it's a very difficult technique to finish, and a lot of times you're just giving up the takedown. And that's exactly what happened here to Cool Bones.
I thought that the cage, or the positioning of where he was against the cage, wouldn't have helped Cool Bones Morris's position as well with that guillotine.
Well, you don't want to be on your back, and you definitely don't want to be your back against the cage unless you have a game plan to stand up. In previous fights, Chris Morris has not had a lot of trouble standing up, though. He does have excellent technique flowing from one position to the next. I feel like if he's on his back, it's because he prefers to be there, although Жұмай is definitely winning on the scorecards being on top like this, even though it did, this position was the result of an attack. Now we see Morris starting to shrimp out a little bit. I believe he's keeping that overhook on the right arm of Жұмay in order to start shrimping out for an arm bar. Now he's giving it up.
Nothing significant, so this is very good defense there by Cool Bones Morris, because nothing significant getting through by Жұмay.
You'll notice that, he's controlling Jumay's head. That's a key thing. If Жұмay oh, there he is, spinning for the arm bar. Yeah, stopped by the cage. One more reason you don't want to be there.
I agree with that call from the referee, because I don't think that Жұмay was doing enough with that takedown.
They had effectively stopped each other, and now we're back on the feet. This is in the favor of Cool Bones for sure, because he doesn't stay in that bad position for the remainder of the round.
Yeah, very good defense shown by Cool Bones Morris.
One thing about MMA is that when you switch from the cardio of striking to the anaerobic endurance of grappling, a lot of times that gear shift can really gas you out. I think we're seeing that effect with Cool Bones. He's breathing more with his mouth open. He's still moving, but he's not circling, if you notice, like he used to. He's starting to stand, plant his feet, and throw power shots.
Interesting thing, I think Jumay's got his mouth open and looks to be tiring as well.
Yeah, he may have burned himself out a little bit. It may have been a bit of an adrenaline dump fighting out that guillotine. It can be a bit of a shock if you spend an entire round bouncing around in a circle and then you got to wrestle all of a sudden.
Very tactical battle going on there.
Oh, right hand gets through again. That's the third one I've counted.
Yep, by Жұмay.
By Жұмay, that's right. The uppercut there is starting to find his mark. Oh, hard right hand. And now we're clinching. Overhooks, double underhooks for Жұмай. This is a superior takedown position. Look for a takedown from Жұмay in the next frame.
He's going to go up against the cage and probably prevent that. Let's see if Cool Bones Morris can turn it around. And nice there by Morris. Nice takedown defense play by Cool Bones Morris.
Jumay's blocking the hips there as Morris drives in, keeping his body weight, looking to get under the head of Жұмай, and they break. Still moving to the right, but not nearly as agilely as he did in the first round.
That's right. Both fighters' movement has slowed down significantly.
I'd like to see him set up that right uppercut with a left hook. Oh, there it is, though.
Cool Bones still looking for the uppercut as Жұмай drives Morris into the cage again.
Yeah, he landed at least a fourth right hand, perhaps a fifth. That right hand has been finding his mark over and over again. And we go on to the second round. Third round.
Very entertaining main event, this one. On the line, the Rebel FC World Title. It is Айдын Жұмай taking on Cool Bones Chris Morris.
Oops, yeah. Pulled Жұмay
had a bit
right
of a stool accident.
Yeah, maybe wooden stools next time, boys.
This is where we come out the championship rounds, which is check out the replay for Monster Energy Drink.
Yeah, there's that right hand. But you know, there's so much movement with Cool Bones that you know, he's moving whether you hit him or not, which takes a lot of the sting off of those strikes. Here, I wouldn't recommend committing to an arm-in guillotine unless you can commit to this side. Cool Bones really wants to be on his side to finish that choke that he was going for. In this case, he has the arm in, and Жұмay escapes.
You can tell that he's quite comfortable on the ground, as you said before, David.
Oh, yeah, you got to be an experienced submission fighter, and if there's an experienced fighter to pull guard like that off the guillotine, I mean, either you have it 100% or you know how to stand back up.
Seconds out.
As we enter round number 3. Waiting for Jumay's corner to exit the cage, and he was out of the cage for a moment. Don't know why. Mouth guard. Maybe I think his corner forgot to put his mouth guard in.
Maybe he's got Shannon Rich's mouth guard.
In your corner. Back in your corner. Ready? Fight!
Here we go. Round 3 for Monster Energy Drink. Title fight on the line. Oh, nice jab there by Жұмay.
Stiff jab gets through.
So Morris still moving around quite well.
Yeah, he's regained his wind. He's switching stances and continuing to move to the right like before.
I think that got through. That his corner yells out saying that got through, go after him.
I'm wondering what Cool Bones' game plan is. I mean,
I would be suggesting that to try and wear Жұмay down and stop him in the later rounds, because he believes in his cardio, but he probably needs to go to the body a lot more to slow Жұмay down.
Yeah, at this weight class, you better have a lot of cardio to tire a guy out moving as much as Cool Bones is.
Still looks alert, but waiting for that power from Жұмay. Still moving around. It was probably a loose jab thrown there by Cool Bones Morris.
Yeah, it looks like he's trying to get Жұмay to drop his hands with some of these low shots. He's kicking low and punching high.
Oh, nice uppercut by Cool Bones, and that was just after he threw a nice inside leg kick.
Overhand right lands again for Жұмay.
That might have landed and busted open his nose, maybe. His nose is bleeding now, David.
Yeah, he definitely got a piece of him. Perhaps that was from one of those jabs earlier, or one of the right hands.
Oh, nice.
Another punch lands. Cool Bones looks hurt, but he presses forward. He gets back in. All right, to the clinch. Overhook, and he uppercuts his way out.
Referee stops it.
What is this for?
He's going to check the nose, but I find that interesting. I think the fight could have continued, David.
No, you're not supposed to check the nose. You want to check off of a cut.
Bad cut. But that's not a
here
bad cut.
they're cleaning the cage off. Apparently there's some water or sweat on the cage.
Okay, I understand that now.
Actually, no, they are checking the nose. That's what they stopped it for. Perhaps he suspects the nose is broken, but I don't...
Like we're in a basketball court. As we got a photographer taking our photo. Hollywood. This is Hollywood. I'm the media man. Here we go. 5-second pose.
All right.
Thank you, sir.
Are they cleaning the blood for the nose for Cool Bones? Is that what they're doing?
Well, again, it's like a basketball court scenario at the moment. They're cleaning up the sweat and checking the nose. But
they
again,
stopped
it's quite a weird one.
I think they stopped it for the nose, which is weird. I don't believe that you should stop a fight for blood unless it's inhibiting.
I haven't seen it before.
Yeah, unless it's inhibiting vision in any way. All right, we're back in the action.
It's back on.
Looked like that uppercut got through. Jumai has his mouth open. Leg kick lands for Harris. Morris, excuse me.
Seems to got his second wind. Oh, looked as he cornered for something. What was he doing then? Oh, nice punch by Жұмай.
Yeah.
Oh, he's gone for the takedown. Can he? Nah, well, good defense by
Жұмай. Reverse double body lock, double under body lock. Morris pummels back to over-under. And he spins off with a two-piece as he bounces back around. Continuing to circle to the right.
Oh.
Inside leg kick lands. Жұмai has been extremely consistent in this fight, really shutting down the attacks of Morris and landing quite a few shots of his own, but excellent side kick.
And now, Ellison, our commentary has been crowded by the corner of Жұмai. I think the translation is push forward, hit him.
He's looking at the jab. I feel like Жұмai's definitely landed the more significant of the strikes.
Minute and a half left of the third round in this title fight, our main event of Rebel FC, China versus the world.
Yeah, I would say that Жұмai has done a more effective game of throwing Cool Bones off his game, although they both look fairly consistent. However, Жұмai has gotten the better of the exchanges.
More power.
He's gotten a takedown, and Cool Bones is constantly moving in a defensive manner rather than an offensive manner. That can't look good for points and cage control in Morris's favor.
I'm looking forward to the replay of this round as well, because I believe that there was a certain punch that really got through and hurt Cool Bones on the nose.
Yeah, a little while ago. It was early this round, right? Oh, here he is looking for that back fist again.
A bit of a blow there.
Nice uppercut hook lands. There you go, Randy. Did they knock heads? I thought I saw something.
Let's see what he can do from the ground position. He's not in a position for a guillotine, so should probably try and get in a better position, David.
He doesn't have the, he didn't have that position.
No, very sweaty as well, a bit harder this time of the fight.
Yeah, very difficult.
Keep working.
The corners are interfering with our dance space, David.
Yeah, it is.
10 seconds left in the third round.
Cool Bones throwing elbows from the bottom, but he's not doing much to stand up. Жұмai is in complete control.
Definitely a round for Жұмai. Let's check out the Monster Energy drink replay, David. Nice stiff jab there by Жұмai. He said Cool Bones did have his moments, but there was a nice uppercut by Cool Bones, but there's a punch coming up that landed right on the nose. Nice kick there by Cool Bones.
That was an excellent side kick. I'd like to see him do more of that. It seems like the crazier moves he tries, the more effective he is. Where Жұмai is using good old-fashioned meat and potatoes MMA to stand his ground, get the takedowns when necessary, and land the power punches when Morris allows him to.
It's been a magnificent event here in Shenzhen, China, for Rebel Fighting Championship, China versus the world.
Seconds
I'm
up.
Brett Benetti in this main event, joined at ringside by David Hollywood Hewlett.
That's right, Brett. We're moving into our championship rounds. Now, this is always very telling when you see the 4th and the 5th round for MMA. It's very difficult to be in there for 3 rounds, much less 5. So as you move into number 4, this is where conditioning really starts to play a factor. And the better conditioned fighter, a lot of times, is the one that can do whatever he wants in later rounds.
And let's see who wants it more.
Now we see Жұмай stalking a bit more than normal. I think he's looking to turn the pressure up as he feels that Cool Bones is more fatigued at this point. He's definitely taking more damage.
Well, he should see that he's got a target with that nose and maybe then follow up and try and get the finish. But again, Cool Bones needs to keep moving, but try and land that uppercut because he's been trying to throw him, but he needs to land one, and you never know, it could turn the fight for him.
Yeah, he needs to throw a check hook maybe up high, and then if Жұмай ducks under it, that's when the uppercut. Oh, right hand lands. Again, but the thing is, all these punches that are landing, one of these guys are a smaller weight class, so power is a bit diminished compared to the light heavyweights, middleweights, and so on. Another thing is that Cool Bones does not stop moving, so every time he gets hit, he's moving with the punch, which takes quite a bit of the power away from it. So even though he's getting hit, he's not getting hit 100%.
And again, the fatigue will start setting in as well. But both guys are in great condition for this fight, this main event, with so much on the line.
Nice.
A great move made by Cool Bones.
Excellent throw out the Wizard with a knee on the way up. Good defense by Cool Bones.
That's that uppercut we're talking about.
In.
Tough, grueling fight. What do you expect from Rebel FC in the main event?
Yeah, this is an excellent matchup for the main event. A very interesting fight. And this is definitely a fight that I want to see go 5 rounds. I want to see what happens when they both get tired, especially in the 5th when they start going for broke, looking for the finish. Although it is possible that Жұмай feels confident that he's won the rounds up until this point, and he's content to just stand and land the shots as he does, as he's essentially Cool Bones is moving. Oh, that was a right hand that got through, though.
I agree. It's probably heading towards the decision, but again, we've said that with a couple of fights tonight. All fights so far have ended in stoppages and submissions.
That's right. Not a single decision tonight so far.
The main event heading in that direction so far. Both guys, again, in great condition. Oh, nice movement there by Morris as telegraph punch by Жұмай was miles away. Oh, nice punch there by Жұмai.
Now, he didn't move away from that one. He took that one on the chin, although he did turn his head. That was a club to the back of the head as he ducked under it.
That's his key, though, but ducking under and coming up through that uppercut.
Oh, right hand lands again.
It's getting lit up now.
You see him flowing backwards with the right hand.
A lot on the line. Scheduled for 5-minute rounds. We're in round number 4 with 2 minutes left on the clock.
Cool Bones definitely appears to be the more cautious of the fighters as we're in, wow, we are more than halfway past the 4th.
And as you said, you know, there's still a lot of movement in Cool Bones, but that's a nice uppercut as I say that.
He's messed up. He switched up the timing on that one, and it landed much cleaner than the other ones. That's what I like to see. I mean, he's got to diversify his attack quite a bit because...
oh, nice punch there by Жұмай, but again, it's the damage that's shown on Cool Bones rather than Жұмai.
Yeah, well, he landed that right hand, then followed up with the left hook, Brett. And it's starting to pay dividends. I mean, you notice that whenever he gets hit hard, I mean, Cool Bones slows down a little bit.
Oh, nice there by Жұмai. Oh, there you go. He might have hurt. He might be hurt. I tell you what, Cool Bones is tough, though. He's still in there. No, it's a nice comeback uppercut. He's interfering with your microphone again, Hollywood.
Well, not at the moment.
Because you're guarding it.
Oh, he's got the takedown. Oh, he's looking for it. Double underhooks is a great position with head control. It's a great opportunity for a takedown for Жұмai. But Mars doing a great job defending.
Set some quality takedown, but that was a sort of like a tired takedown attempt by Coolbones Morris.
That would be the 4th round fatigue I was talking about. As Coolbones is looking quite gassed at this point.
Yeah.
Those wrestling exchanges will take the wind out of you. Although Жұмай, mouth open, throwing hard punches.
Both guys are tough as we come to the end of round number 4.
Based on this, we might have a slobber knocker of a 5th round.
Slobber knocker. You just want to say slobber knocker.
Who doesn't want to say slobber knocker, Brett?
One more to go. Well, it's quite simple as we head towards the Monster Energy Drink replay, but David, it's quite simple. Coolbones Morris needs a stoppage, a submission, or a knockout to win the fight, in my opinion.
I totally agree. I think he's losing on the scorecards, possibly all of the rounds. He hasn't really switched up his strategy, and his strategy has been defensive primarily. The 2 takedowns have been the result of Жұмай, and we're starting to see some real signs of fatigue from Coolbones' Chris Morris.
Chris Morris has had some good takedown defense all fight. We see them the judo reverse throw there. That was good work by Coolbones Morris. I think the volume's been there, but there's been no power behind it.
Seconds out.
And more harder, cleaner punches have been landed by Жұмай, and that's the story of the whole fight so far.
What I'd like to see Morris do is plant his feet a little bit more. You can't land with power if you're moving. You have to hold still and land your strikes, plant your feet, and then move. Stick and move. You got to stick your feet and land that power. If you're throwing off the hoof, you're not going to land with any kind of significance. Even if you do land, it's not going to hurt them like it would if you plant and move.
There you go. I'm waiting for Perry Cale.
Last and final round.
And final round.
You ready? You ready? Fight!
This is the 5th and final round.
I'm not a magician, David.
I don't know. You might be. You did just see the future.
Here we go. It all comes down to this. Our 5th and final round for Monster Energy Drink. The title is on the line. Who wants it more? We're about to find out.
Oh, the uppercut. I like what Morris just did. He threw the inside leg kick and then threw the uppercut. If he sets it up, he's a lot more likely to land a clean shot and get a good reaction. I like that side kick to the leg as well.
He's got to go all for broke this one. He's got to get the stoppage if he wants the title.
Like
Жұмай trying to please his hometown right here in Shenzhen.
That inside low kick is a very effective setup for a big, powerful right hand, just like he just threw. Here you have Жұмай. He's looking to clinch it on the judges' scorecards by getting another takedown. Coolbones working the body excellently with knees and doing a good job with his height of shutting this takedown down.
Again, just like the whole fight, Coolbones has shown some great defense, takedown defense, and he's working some good knees in there.
Yeah, unfortunately, Coolbones does not have time to chill out right here. He's got to get off the cage. You can't end up on his back unless a submission is involved. And so far, we haven't seen that. He needs to be pushing the head right now to shut down this takedown. You need to whizzer hard and get that head away. You got to drop that elbow for him in between his head and your body. It's only a matter of time. His hands are connected below the butt. He's going to get this takedown if Coolbones doesn't do something to push that head away from his body.
He's wasting a lot of energy with this takedown as well. There's 3 minutes left in the fight. Is this the opportunity for Coolbones Morris?
And here we go. He gets him up, but excellent defense by Coolbones, and if that didn't tire out Жұмай, I don't know what did.
And he landed a nice knee on the way out as well, so this is an opportunity for Coolbones Morris after that energy taken up by Жұмay.
Now he's working that inside low kick, which I do like. That is a fantastic setup, and he's got almost 3 minutes to make something work. If he touches him with that low kick and gets him to react and lands that uppercut or overhand, this fight could be over quickly in the favor of the Australian.
So over 2.5 minutes left.
Come on, ladies and gentlemen, final round. Let's bring him home.
See, if you move away from the target and throw a punch, that will take away your power. You need to hold still or move into it.
Nice exchange there.
I wonder if Jumai's going to lead with the left hook. That would be the counter to a lead uppercut. A rear uppercut.
I think Jumai's probably looking for a takedown as well, just to end the fight on a high note. He's probably won the majority of the rounds.
Yeah, he's definitely looking to finish by decision in this case. He's not hunting a finish particularly, but he is in control.
Oh,
We have
nice.
a minute 40 left.
This is where Morris has got to move. If he wants to win this fight, he's got to find something in this last minute and a half. He's got to go after it.
Hey,
This is the takedown that we were talking about that Жұмай was looking for.
he's got his hands below the belt, and we're back on the mat. Full guard for Chris Morris, off of the cage. Now, he almost hit an armbar earlier if he didn't, but he was stopped by the cage. I wonder if he's going to be able to get that overhook and spin for the armbar and finish this with a dramatic submission. It's not outside the realm of possibility. He has an entire minute to pull it off, and he's already sunk the whizzer.
Well, he's got 1 minute to do it.
And it is the fifth round, though. Everyone is very slippery.
1 minute to go!
Yeah, Morris needs a submission and fast.
And he's working those elbows hard from the ground, bottom position, working hard, and he wants to get this fight to the feet, and the referee calls him up. That's interesting. I thought both fighters were working hard. I thought that setup was very interesting, David.
Yep. But it is the fifth round of a title fight, and the crowd wants action, so.
I don't mind it.
Final 30 seconds!
Here we go.
Uppercut lands again. Inside low kick. 20 seconds.
Here we go. Bring him home. Main event of Rebel FC's China versus the world.
All right. Oh, and they're starting to throw. Looks like this is going to the judges.
Both guys left it all in the cage. Wow. And the first fight of the evening to go to the scorecard, and it's the main event.
Judges tonight. Taking to the judges of the middle. Anyway, and Roger Chow.
Oh, there's that baby again. That's Jumai's kid, I guess.
We look at the Monster Energy Drink replay, David.
Yeah, there's that uppercut that Morris was hunting over and over again. But the real story of this fight was the takedowns. I mean, you can judge the stand-up however you want, but every time they went to the ground, Жұмай was the one on top, and I think that's going to be the difference on the judges' scorecards in this fight.
Totally agree. I said a competitive fight as well. The scorecards will probably read a lopsided, probably 50-45, but it doesn't tell the story of the fight.
Yeah, I'm not really sure how they judge it. I'm going to be real interested to see how it goes. Both the fighters landed strikes, both the fighters did damage. But you can see that Жұмай is quite confident that he's taking the belt home tonight.
In front of his home crowd, he's going to be very stiff to lose the decision. Great effort by Cool Bones Morris, but we're going to head it up to Perry Cale to make this one official very shortly. A great evening put on there by the Rebel Fighting Championship. Great arena.
Here we go.
Here we go. Let's make this one official.
好了，各位亲爱的观众朋友，接下来我们要宣布本场比赛结果。本场比赛，3位裁判一致判定，蓝方获胜。
Yep, and it goes to Жұмай as we suspected.
Very nice victory there by Айдын Жұмай, the new Rebel FC world title holder.
Yeah, forget about the belt. Check out that outfit.
I think you should get a hat like that, Hollywood.
I should definitely get a hat like that. You got a belt, you got a baby, and wow, what an outfit. Жұмай is the champion. Nice work. I like how he stayed composed. I like how he stayed consistent. I also like how he got the takedowns to edge the judges, just to guarantee that nothing crazy went on with the judging during those 5 rounds, 5 long rounds, and they were moving the whole time. These guys are going to sleep good tonight.
It's a grueling fight, and it was hot in there. We're hot ringside. Imagine how these guys felt.
I thought he was grabbing his baby. I couldn't see from this angle. Yeah, come on, we're friendly. We're not friendly.
Classy in defeat is Cool Bones Morris.